I am maressa107, and this is The Addiction Within. I'm like many Americans, but we're all different types of people. We are human and have feelings. Sometimes, a lot of times, people get hurt. I had to dig deep within myself to pull out my armor to want to fight for myself. Don't let rejection close the door on who you are and where you're going and how you intend to get there. I have been emotionally challenged and beat up, and I crumbled. It challenged me to focus harder. There are all kinds of people in the world. Some don't even understand where their downfalls are coming from, and I'm here to help you get through them. We can get through this. Encourage yourself to face another day. You've beat the obstacles. You're breathing, living proof that everything didn't end. We're here standing together, breathing a sigh of relief for another chance at life and its pleasures. This isn't just about wanting things to go well. It's about making positive changes. If you feel better showing up for that job interview with a briefcase, that's your choice, and it's your option. If you prefer water to keep your body toned over your buddy's insistent drinking binges, accept who you are and move forward with that. An addiction doesn't have to be a drug. It could be anything of choice that's harmful. And as long as you recognize that nothing good will come of it, it's time to break free from it. You are here with me today for a reason. Overcoming hard choices in life is no easy challenge. Meet life's challenges with your eyes open and love yourself from beginning to end. It's okay to take a moment to process the mistakes, survey the damage. Just pick up the pieces, realize who you are in the now of your life. If it's heartbreak, lost job, injury, or any type of battle or loss, remind yourself that you are loved. Take your life back. Let's break through those unfortunate and unproductive thought patterns and become something to believe in again. Don't allow the negative influences to define who you are in life. I had a horrible sin in my life. This powerful demon used to drive me to do the most impulsive things. I couldn't break the habit. I tried to stop. I couldn't. It was so annoying and embarrassing to me. I could only imagine how others must have felt about their knowledge of what had taken hold of me. This unusual desire to feed on this hurtful addiction was devastating. I was like many people who suffer from an addiction. It started out as curiosity. Then it gradually crept into my mind at strange times of the day. Soon all I thought about was my addiction. I also thought I was okay to continue to do it just once more. All of a sudden, once more turned into all day. Every day, I would get up and promise myself, not today. I have really important things to do today. I don't have time. I was wrong. I had failed myself over and over again. My addiction had taken over my mind, my body, and my heart. I had no heart. I had an addiction that bordered on obsession. The addiction had taken over my life. This revelation was so painful, I had no other recourse. I needed to seek help. I was so embarrassed. The few people that knew saw the desperation on my face, in my tears, and in my pleas for help. I tried to help myself over and over again. My addiction was just as powerful as any drug and just as destructive as any drink. I promised myself that if God would let me be strong through it, I would never indulge in that destruction of it again. My addiction was in my marriage. I had found an addiction in chasing my husband's version of our life. I was so hurt, vulnerable, and insecure, trying to revitalize and fight for the marriage, fight for myself, that I didn't recognize it as my own downfall. My moment of truth was how I wanted a better lifestyle for myself and my children. It was an eye-opener that most addicts must face and absorb to appreciate the freedom from an addiction. Any form of restraint that keeps you prisoner and from having sound mind can basically render you helpless in your own life. Spending all your time and energy on something that doesn't give back positive results in your life should be carefully evaluated. It's easy to say something will change. but it's like moving in quicksand for an addict. I should know. I was an addict for my marriage. It robbed me of my dignity and my self-will. I was not always compliant to the normal ways of accessibility. I was downright rebellious. My addiction was in full effect and I was in automatic mode. The switch had been turned on and thrown and I couldn't turn it off. Day after day I cried for change in myself, my life. It only stopped for me when I had finally had enough of driving myself crazy over the hurt and pain. I vowed for resolve and strength. I pushed for healing and redirection. I suddenly understood sacrifice. I found self-love and strength to push past the hurt and embarrassment of a lost fantasy. My reality was something had to change for me. My strength came in the form of a divorce and 4 beautiful children who met me in the new door of unconditional love. We walked through it together and have renewed our strength in God's promise of abundance. Let me explain that I no longer suffer from that addiction, and I am here and able to relate to anyone suffering in similar circumstances. I feel confident that I can talk to you through this information as a positive reinforcement tool for releasing you from your addictions. Don't underestimate you and your ability to strive for change. Give yourself options that keep you grounded and moving past hurt and pain that locked you into addiction. Practice small steps in recovery and healing. Replace hurtful memories with existing possibilities that you may enjoy striving for. Rejoice in your knowledge that God is always on your side for a healthy and productive life. The tools that I provide can inspire you to achieve freedom and show you a path.